Hello, 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 and welcome to the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour. We have a tasteful topic today for you, so make sure that you chime in. We will have the phone lines up, so make sure if you got a comment or a question, make that phone call. We will answer, and you'll be live so that we can respond to you. And now, what we're going to do is go ahead on with the show. So, starting off, we have our co-host, Mr. D-Man. Assistant co-host, Denise. Speaker, Mr. Jones. And our speaker, Keisha.
Hello, hello.
And all the way from North Carolina, we have with the People's Show, the host of it, Mr. D. Hall.
What's happening? What's happening?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Doing
Pretty
great.
good.
Doing great.
Now, today, this topic came up from, do we have an echo?
Mm-mm.
Not on my end.
Hello.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I hear sort of an echo. But today's topic, we are going to be talking about, the being in a relationship and your spouse or your other significant partner is best friends with the opposite sex. But before we get started, we want to go ahead and just ask each one of y'all what I need to see about the echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear
I
the
hear
echo.
it now.
Yeah, I hear it now.
I hear the echo.
Okay, we got to figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go
I
over
don't know.
to Mr. D Hall. We're going to ask his opinion about, do he feel that men and women can actually be friends or best friends?
Can they be best friends if they're with somebody else?
Yes.
In my opinion, no. That's just me saying that because I don't think that's. I don't think that you could be friends in that type of way. You could say you know that person, but not
Hmm.
friends. That's just my opinion. I don't think you. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mr. Nick.
Teresa, you mute.
Yes, he muted.
No, I don't think so. You can be friends, but not a best friend. You can be associates. Eh, best friend? I don't think so. No, no, mm-mm, no. I'm sorry. No.
Okay. What was the question again, Spicy?
Do you feel, in your own opinion, that men and women can actually be any sort of friends, best friends, uh, close friends, or whatever? Do
Sure,
you,
I believe so. Yeah.
and your reasoning?
Hmm.
And why do you feel that way?
I believe a man and woman can be best friends, just friends. I mean, why not? I mean, I think society got it thinking that if you're a friend with the opposite sex, you have to have I guess, a sexual relationship with them, but it's not really true. I believe they can really be good friends. So that's just my opinion on it.
I'm going to keep my answer brief because I have to back y'all know. But yes, I do think you can be. It just has to be trust because you probably came in with that friend before y'all got together. So yeah, I
Mhm.
believe so.
Lord have mercy.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying like this, right? Now, platonically, I think that you could be any type of friend with the opposite sex, except for best friend, if you're in a relationship with somebody else, because that's a slot that's reserved for your mate. You can't give the best friend slot off to somebody else, and you have a mate that's supposed to be who know everything and who's supposed to be talking with you about everything and things of that nature. That's your best friend, your mate.
Okay, now, what we're talking about right now is just not talking about the relationship. We're talking about just in general. Can men and women be friends?
Yes, absolutely,
Oh,
absolutely. We friends.
I rebut then. I
Of course.
misunderstood.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
I
you
didn't.
didn't pay
misunderstood.
attention to our discussion before we had Owen live.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well,
See,
I missed that. I was doing something. I lost my attention. It's the ADHD in me.
Yeah. Well.
Well,
I
in my
missed that.
opinion,
Okay, I rebut. I rebut my question. Rebut my answers.
okay,
Mm.
so
I don't.
now,
I take what I
now
said back.
okay, because when we come back from break, that's when we'll get into the topic at hand with the relationships.
Well, let's.
We're talking in general right now.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
So
Well,
Okay, in
I
general,
misunderstood.
yes, I think you can be friends. I think you can. Yes,
yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
yes.
Remember, I got the
Okay, you
question.
can cut
I
me
you know
off.
what I misread the question. I misheard the question wrong too because I was just I didn't know you was not talking about the relationship. You talking about just friends general.
Yes.
Oh, friends general? Of
Mhm.
course, just friends general now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we got through
And
the rebuttal.
right, so now as we get it back now, as I was saying, as long as you guys can keep it platonic, and not
Mm-hmm.
dip into the other parts of what could possibly be. As long as you keep it platonic, I
Yeah.
believe that the friendship can and will last. And it is of my opinion because I have a lot of platonic friends that is just that. We're just platonic friends. And we're going to always be friends. Even if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I say, hey, that's my friend. Hey, that's my friend. It just is what it is. I ain't got nothing to hide because it's platonic.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, exactly. Now, I know personally with
Right.
me,
Right.
I feel like you can be friends, but at any time during the friendship, where do you think it goes to where a person? We're not talking relationships. We're talking about emotions now. When do you think that there's a boundary to where the friendship can take an emotional way, and why? And
Mm,
I'm gonna start with Mr. Jones.
really,
Yes.
really.
uh,
Okay, I think that the boundaries get crossed when you start looking at your friend um differently, um sexually, I guess I'll say sexually, or like if you have a friend that just tell you too much of their personal business of like what they do inside the bedroom with their mates or spouses or things like that, it can possibly take a turn for the worse, where boundaries going to have to be either be reset or the whole friendship going to be cut off, because women think that because men and women are friends that we can sit up and talk about any and everything, and it's that's just not true. We can't talk about everything just because we're friends. Some things is better left to my I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to know what you're talking about. I don't want to look at you in that way. I don't want to see you in that way. So just don't run that by me and we cool.
mm-hmm.
I need for Denise to pay attention to the screen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, pay attention. What you doing?
I'm paying
She goes,
attention.
how you gonna side eye the camera though?
Stop picking on me.
Okay, I'm all right. I'm gonna cut. I'm cutting my mic off.
I'm
I think she froze.
okay.
Okay, are you ready to answer
So
now?
Yeah, there is a level to it. I think. Am I muted again or something?
No.
No, we hear
No,
you.
we heard you.
Am I okay?
Yes.
Huh? Okay, let me go ahead. Okay, so what I'm saying is that there's levels to it. I agree with Mr. Jones there that you shouldn't share certain things with your friend. And I do your homeboys.
Mhm.
Certain things, I'm just saying.
Okay.
That was it. I can't
Yeah,
hear
I think it
nobody.
just has to stay. You two have to be on the same page.
I can't hear.
One can't catch feelings, and then the other one doesn't. So you got to keep the intimate part of it out, and you just got to keep your friendship on the up and up. That's how you're gonna keep it that way. Otherwise, you're gonna lose that person that you call your friend.
Yes, yes, I agree.
I agree with Mr. Jones is what he was saying. I think there's a limit, and you don't want to go over that limit. You have to set boundaries, because if you don't, then it's gonna change everything. There are limits to that, and you have to set that right up front what it is, and you don't want to go into that. So long as you keep it that way, because hey, you don't want to go into the next level with that. I think you need to leave it just like it is. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. I agree with Mr. Jones and with just about everybody else. You have to set certain boundaries. I have a lot of female friends, and just like Mr. Jones said, they want to talk about everything. And then not only that, just don't come in front of me with hardly no clothes. So I know we friends, but
Mm,
hey, look,
mm,
I'm
mm,
still I'm still a man now. You can't come in there
mm-hmm.
with everything hanging out and stuff. Which I did have a few female friends that did that, and I ain't gonna call no names, um, but yeah, you gotta set boundaries on this thing.
Yes, you do.
Conversations, and especially you come in there just about half butt naked, cause I'm still a man. Friends,
Exactly.
Put them cha-chas up now, ladies.
oh
Put them
yeah,
cha-chas away.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I mean, because sometimes, and you're right, sometimes women can get too comfortable to where they
Woo.
feel like, oh, it's just my homeboy, he like a brother, you know.
Exactly.
You don't see me like that. But at the end of the day, we are a human. We got to
Shh.
understand if you come out of there and he sees something that look good, he gonna be like, okay, I wonder what that's like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Mm-hmm.
do
Hmm.
have to be careful, you
As
know.
the song said, tell me again if we gonna be lovers or friends. Now, come on now, quit playing with me. Stop
Yeah.
playing with me.
Now, my thing is like now when you are friends and you sit here and you're saying, okay, we don't see each other like that, but then one catch emotions. How is it? How can you? Because I know some people run into this predicament. You know, how can you stay friends but also let them down in the right way? How would you handle that? And I'm gonna go to our co-host first.
Thank you.
Damn, Spice, you killing me with that. I thought we was friends. How you gonna do me like that? Uh,
These some hard questions, Tracy.
oh my.
Tough, man. Tough.
Can you say that one more time, Spicy?
Sure. Um, excuse me. Okay, now you're both friends.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like, okay, this I see this person like my little sister or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but she catches feelings and she lets it be known to you. How would you address the situation in order to stay friends with her, but to let her know we can't go there?
Yeah. I mean, and once me being the age I am, I've been through that before, and I just told them that I just don't see them as that. I see them as my when I say I see you as my little sister, I see you as my little sister. So I don't have any tendencies to sleep with you or sexual. I mean, you could be attracted. I just don't see you as that, and I want to keep it like that, and I don't want to ruin that because people always say, "Well, it's not going to ruin that. We can do our thing and still be friends." In some cases, you probably can do that. In some cases, you can't. But sometimes you don't want to take that chance because you really don't want to mess that up. So I would just tell her, "Hey, I love you. I got nothing but love for you, but I believe and I have a twin brother. I can hook you up with him." But
Not the
but
twin, not
yeah,
the
I'll
twin.
hook her up with my twin brother. He just don't care. But no, I have to
Somebody twinkle in the nose.
Yeah,
yeah, I
right.
have to tell them, no, we gonna stay friends, and that's just that. And then we ain't gonna discuss no more. Shut up and let's eat, cause we're gonna stay friends. That's it. So yeah, so that's what I would do. So man,
Mm-mm.
Denise,
are you high?
are you smoking something over there? You are not yourself today.
I was listening to Dwight's answer and I was just memorized
What is
about
going
this
on with my friend
contour.
today? This is not like her. Are you okay?
I told you about that
I am
stuff, girl.
fine.
Oh,
Okay, so so y'all want me to be talking like I normally do? Okay.
Hey,
You was
hey.
smoking my stuff, Smokey.
man.
Look here.
Well,
But okay, so the question was like if someone expressed themselves and stuff. I have to agree with Dwight on that one. I mean,
Mm.
just set your boundaries, and if they can't deal with the boundaries,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
bye.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's just simple as that. If you can't respect the boundaries, then and you try to push the issues, I think you should just like back off on that friendship because it's going to be future problems.
Mm.
Exactly, exactly. I agree with that.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mr. Jones.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
All right.
Preach, brother, preach.
You don't want
It's the
these
truth.
problems. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Number one, you just don't want these problems. That's off the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
want these problems. Leave well enough alone. Do not bark up that tree. That tree will fall on you. I'm trying to tell
Mhm.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the best way I could tell you. Listen, you gonna laugh about it,
Yeah.
but you gonna understand what I'm saying. I don't
Mhm.
think there's no other way, no other approach to it other than a comedy type approach to it. Like, nah, this ain't what you really want, baby. No.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Just think
Mhm.
what you want.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
Like,
problem. That's what they want.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I just say kick them to the curb. They're trouble. Kick them to the curb. They can't be
Mhm.
your friend no more.
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah.
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 it's going to be a problem.
It,
It will.
yeah. And truly, it is going to be a pro. Truly, it is
Mm-mm.
going to be a problem. And
Yeah, because
me
there'll be a
personally, me personally,
sabotaging.
I'm done. I'm finished. And it probably wouldn't even get that far with me because I can read you right from the beginning. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it wouldn't even get that far because I cut it off quickly.
Mm,
So that's
Yeah.
mm,
how I look at that. You
Yeah.
know,
yeah.
and furthermore, I mean, what is a friend if they don't
Mm.
understand what you're saying to start with? You dig what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, and I
Yeah,
agree with
you're
that.
right.
And that's a definition that people gets misconstrued. And the thing is that how you define the friendship that you have with that person.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And is it a friendship to where it has open doors, or is it a friendship to where the doors are remaining locked?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was in that situation to where when he had told me, look, I'm feeling this, I'm crazy about you, this and that. And I'm like, look, either we be friends or we be nothing.
Right.
And
Mhm.
his answer was, well, I guess I don't have a choice. We just have to remain friends. And that's the way it's
Mhm.
been. And we've been friends ever since. He went on and had kids by somebody else, and he
I I
refused.
I I I, I hear you.
Uh-oh.
I agree with what you're saying because it's coming out your mouth, but I disagree. I mean,
Oh,
it, it's because just because I had to settle for what you wanted, don't mean that's the way that I want it.
well,
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 see, you
either
got
accept it or you don't.
Yeah, but
it is
he had to
it's not
settle, but
what he
that don't
wants.
mean he ain't sitting in the back in the alley in the bushes with his slingshot, waiting for his opportunity.
uh,
Well, see, now that he got kids, that the opportunity is gone because his
Yeah,
focus is on his
but who
kids.
killed the opportunity? Him or you?
uh-oh.
He did because I never said I want to be more.
See, that's what I'm saying. And so, did you never said you want to be more, right? So him having the kids is like, oh, that's absolutely no. Now you got kids. Now you see what I'm saying? He never said no. He just said, well, I just gotta agree with what you said.
Yeah,
Just because he agreed, though, don't mean that that's what it is. He just agreeing because you said it.
They're a good man.
whether he agree
We
or
have
not,
to
that's what it
accept
was.
it.
Because you got to look at how much you value your friendship. Even though
That's
you catch these
Yeah,
emotions,
you have to
you have
accept
to
it.
look at the value of your friendship. Is your friendship really worth losing that person over because of your emotions got caught up?
Yeah.
And that's the thing
Yeah.
it's
Is it
all
worth
who
it?
you dealing with because he
Yeah.
know the friend that he has in me. He know the loyalty that it stands with me. So
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
either he let those emotions get the best of him or he lose me all the way around. So he wasn't going to lose me all the way around. So he decided let's just continue to be friends. And that's
Of
what it
course,
was.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lose you all the way around because I'm gonna sit here with my slingshot. I keep telling you.
I like
Wait.
that.
The,
I like that.
the minute you peek your head out that door,
I like that.
book.
Yeah. So,
You're gonna be waiting in the bushes.
Again, these is jokes, y'all. We just having
yeah,
fun here.
That's cool.
For
It's all
those
So
that
you
cool.
do
don't
have to be
know,
It's all
careful. You got
cool.
to be careful because you never know. Even though you
It's
know
all
people
cool.
for years, that doesn't mean you truly know them. Because before you know it, you never he's joking about it, but you got to be careful who you're dealing with as well. Because you
That's
have
right.
those people
That's right.
that can't take resentment.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm
That's
sorry,
Oh,
rejection.
Rejection.
rejection. Yeah.
So
Rejection.
you
from
do
the
have to.
father.
rejection rejection
Rejection is
builds
pain.
resentment in the weak mind.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
rejection.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, because they be
Yeah,
because those are the ones that become stalkers and they over there sitting behind
exactly.
dumpsters and hiding behind
Co-host.
bushes and things.
Mm.
Exactly, co-host.
See
They
who
coming
was
to
who
attack you
who
right
who
now
behind your dumpster? How you know somebody out there in the dumpster?
She has some stalkers.
because when they
I
come
have
That's
to
what I'm
find
saying. Who behind your who back there?
because when they call your phone and you pick it
I've
up, you
had
be like,
stalkers before.
yes. Now, my thing is now is that before we go to break, this is going to be the question. And think I don't know, so it's gonna go real hard with this. He go, but what if you're friends and you decided to sleep with that person, but say we are just friends, but we be nothing much more.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Okay.
But wait a minute. But when you
Okay.
decide to when you decide to get in a relationship, we're done. What would you say to that? And I'm gonna go straight to Denise with that
But
first.
your friend.
You heard her, Denise.
Go straight with me with
Mm-hmm.
that? First of all, I just couldn't put myself in that predicament and I would never do anything like that.
But you do
I
have
just
people
Mm.
that
wouldn't
do
do it.
that.
Just step in the shoes. See what happened.
Thank you,
I
Mr.
can't
Jones.
say
Thank you, Mr. Jones, for just clarifying that. Thank you.
Wow.
I'm just over there. We're not talking about what you would do, but what is your opinion? Because you got people around here that like, okay, what could I do if I'm in this situation? So just speak.
just don't do it. For first of all,
For first of all, don't do it.
it's
That's what she said.
mhm,
just
Girl.
don't do it.
Right?
It's not worth it. It isn't worth it.
You are a hard cookie to crumble. I tell you that one, ma'am.
Sorry, but that's friendship with benefits, and those benefits at the end ain't good.
No, they're
How
not.
you know? You said you wouldn't do it.
I've seen other people do it, end up pregnant in a person with a friend, and now
Mm.
you got a baby by your friend, and
yeah, it's
See how easy it was to step into that? See?
Well,
Look at that. Look at you. You made it. Congratulations.
it's not worth it, y'all. It's not worth it.
So let's
And
go
then if
over.
you have friendship with benefits and your friend finds somebody that he or she really loves, and then guess what? You friendship with benefits left out.
Yeah, true. Okay, let's go over to Keisha.
Mm-mm.
A red dot on the screen.
No, I
She,
just had to step out here because it's loud in there. Well, at that point when we become friends with benefits, we are going to eventually be together. So you can lose your girlfriend or whoever you with. But once we start doing stuff like that, then we moving towards something
my
else.
G. Hey, my G. That's what I'm
Yes.
talking about, Keisha. Tell the truth and
I
shame the
mean,
devil.
just be real, because at the end it's going to turn into something else. So we can just hang
Tell
all
it
that
like
up.
it is.
We can get that on. So go on and break up with her. I'll give you time.
Tell it like it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you mine now.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "That is you didn't
But
mark
I'm
your
not going to.
territory. It's over
I
with."
liked
But
you
I'm not
and I
gonna. See,
want
I'm
you.
not gonna let you have. But I'm not gonna let you have no girlfriend. Cause she gonna do the same. I ain't gonna let you have no friends. You can
Boy,
have
No, that's
she
associates.
right.
preaching today.
Say hi and bye and drop the
Ain't
phone.
she? Ain't she? Ain't she?
Yes, yes. So let's go to Mr. Hall now.
Wow. This is very entertaining. This is really
It's
entertaining.
about to
Yeah.
get big.
Sometimes we blame it on the twisted tea, but I don't know if that's his style.
Mm. Oh, this
Well,
tea ain't twisted tonight. Let's
I
go.
hear you, my brother. Look, first of all, I got to go back to the friend thing. I think that when you're a friend, uh, because you have to establish, and if you've got something established, it would never go that far. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It would
What-
never ever reach that point because you set the rules, you set the boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
But,
how it goes. I would
but,
exactly.
I would never. No, no. There's
But
no but because we entertained it. We entertained what I just told you. We're friends. That's it. I ain't getting into bed with you. Hello. Bye.
Mm,
All right.
mm.
There you go.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
our co-host, co-host. Let's go. Let's go.
Ooh. It can be a beautiful thing. Oh, who else not? Listen now. Who
And,
else?
and, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to agree with Dwight. I'm gonna have to agree.
I'm telling you because you get together and you like, God, dog, I would have. This is a long time ago. If I knew it was this good, woo, good
Mm,
lord. But to say
mm.
this, it can turn to something more, and you can probably even
Mhm.
get married. You could
Let
probably
me
Yes,
see.
become more. You just never know.
I think
exactly.
I need a refill. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I say it ain't so.
Mm.
Say it ain't so.
I'm just saying,
Say it ain't
man.
Look
so.
at here.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
it's a
Say
risk.
just say
That's a tight risk, though.
I'm
It's a
gonna have to
really
yeah.
put
It
my
is.
test
It is.
It
cancel.
It is.
is. It is.
absolutely it is. We're
Yeah.
not even on the boundaries though of if it's a tight risk or not. It's if you made the decision to take that risk.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And see,
Mhm.
that's what thing about it. It's like you think you got a chance to think before you do. Just
Mm-hmm.
like
Yes.
in friends.
Exactly.
So that's the thing. Think before you do. There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
That part.
That part right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We all got a brain, I think.
Yes. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and take our break, and we'll come back, and we'll be
Ooh,
going
it
to the
skipped me.
discussion.
Good. Good. It skipped me. Come on, let's go.
Oh, okay, really? Okay, here we go.
We know what you gonna do. We already know what's up.
Speak, brother, speak.
I thought I got away.
now. Go ahead and answer that question.
Look at you, thirsty, thirsty. Look, okay, McGirt, I got you. I got you, Mrs. McGirt. Here's the answer. If I thought this through, and that's what I wanted to do, me and Keisha are in complete agreement because there is no such thing as, I'm sorry, there's no such thing as friendly ass. How many of you have ever had it like that? How many of you have ever had friendly ass? It just doesn't come across like that. If you're going to get it, you're going to put the whole whatever you got into it. So you're going to work it like this was really your mate. So you might as well just tell them like, hey,
Yep.
you don't need nobody else. What you need them for? You got me.
Uh,
Well, well.
Because it's just
Mm,
it's like if you get involved, then you
mm.
are involved now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because
yeah.
I'm gonna knock your back
You know what
out.
I'm
So we
saying?
might as well go get your back knocked out and then get it going.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Whoa.
Shut the
Okay.
door.
And on that note, we're gonna go to break.
Well.
Yes.
Mm.
people always ask, how do you feel about close friends of the opposite sex when you're in a relationship? How do you feel about that one?
So I'm very skeptical
Very
of it.
skeptical.
And when I say very skeptical, it depends on the dynamic.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of close friends, a lot of close female friends. Okay. But we don't speak every single day. We don't hang out all the time. Like, it's genuinely like a brother-sister type relationship. It's all love. If I had a girlfriend or I had somebody in my life, they would meet them. Like, and it'd be a very transparent situation. But you got people who have these opposite sex friends and they want to keep them away from their partner. That's red flag number one.
Okay.
All right. Like, if that's your friend, they gotta be my friend too. And I'm not saying my friend, like, we gotta hang out and talk on the phone, but you better be able to walk in my house and show me respect, say hello, dap me up, whatever. Like, there has to be some kind of rapport there. If there's not, then yes, I do believe that there's something going on there. Why are you hiding this person from your partner? That is an issue. There is something wrong there. So I think, again, it depends on the dynamic. Also, how often do you speak to this person and interact with them? Like, I think it's very dangerous to where we want to, when we hold on so dearly to our friends as our best friends, we neglect making our partner our best friend. And when we lack that with our partner, we hurt the relationship. So the partner has to be best friend number one, all right? Doesn't mean you can't have other good friends, best friends or whatever, but there has to be a best friend number one. And I guarantee you, if your partner's your best friend, you will naturally gravitate more to them than your friends. But what people are doing is they're using their friends as buffers. And what I mean by that is you in this BS relationship with someone that you don't have a genuine connection with, but you tolerate it because you get what you need from your friends. Your best friends fulfill you emotionally to where you can deal with your BS relationship. You're using them as a cover up. You may not be maliciously, consciously doing that, but subconsciously, that is what's happening. Because I guarantee you, remove those friends, you will not last in your relationship another few days. Because now their weaknesses, their flaws, their things that irk you are going to be magnified. But you can ignore that when you can run to your friend, run to your friend, run to your friend. It is a form of detachment from your relationship. So in that case, it is unhealthy. So I think we have to evaluate each situation. It doesn't mean that there aren't genuine friendships out there, the opposite sex, that people have while in a relationship, but I would argue that a lot of people, there's some things wrong in those situations that need to be corrected. Doesn't mean you gotta stop being friends altogether, but there's some things that need to change and boundaries have to be set. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have boundaries in your relationship with your friends once you are romantically involved with somebody.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's deep. That's deep. And I like that word he used, buffers. Now,
I like it. I like it.
before we get into that,
Wow.
what would y'all get into a relationship with someone that have a lot of the opposite friends as best friends?
Best friends or just friends in general?
Period.
Period. Yeah, I got a lot of female friends. I believe that men and women are the one and two on this planet. So let's say if I come to Spicy and Spicy don't have what I need, I could go to Tanisha and go and get what I need. If I can't go to her, then I can go to Keisha and get what I need. Not saying what I need is something vulgar or anything of that manner, but the more women you know as a man, and the more important women that you know that's on their game, the better off your life will be.
Okay. And we have to say we have to excuse Keisha today. She is getting her hair done, so we do appreciate her popping in for the little time that she was here. So go get that hair done, girlfriend. Get it done.
Go ahead, girl.
Well,
would you get in a relationship with someone that has a lot of best friends of the opposite sex?
Well, first of all, I got a problem with that because it's going to be some communication somewhere. I want you to communicate with me. I'm your best friend.
Mm,
You know them, and I got no. I'm not disrespecting them in any type of way. I'm not going to disrespect them, but you with me now. You
mm.
you you with me now. So I'm everything that you want. You shouldn't have to go to them for anything. You ain't got to talk to them. You can talk to me and God.
Mm.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? Because see, I'm gonna tell you something. If you start talking to them, they're gonna feed into whatever you're saying, and they're gonna make you feel all good and all this. No, I'm here to make you feel good. I'm here to talk to you. You mine.
Mm,
We're
Mm.
together now.
right,
They're
right.
history. I mean, far as I'm concerned, that mean they're there, but in my mind, they're history because I'm everything to you. But besides God, I'm talking about God is involved also.
Mhm.
But I'm you're mine, and we're together.
Hmm.
Hey, you ain't got nothing to talk to them about.
All right now.
What they
Oh,
gonna do? What they gonna do for you? Feed your ego? That's my opinion on it.
all
All
right.
right, all right. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
That's right.
Keisha.
Yes.
Keisha came outside
Oh,
for
look
it.
at
Come
that.
on,
Look, she
girl.
looking all fresh and clean, clean. Look at that. Got the hairdo done.
Boom, boom.
Girl, you
Okay,
might.
Unmute, girl.
I'm mute.
Unmute so you can talk.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Wow.
You on that silent mode.
Stop it. All right. Technology. I believe that you can, but those boundaries have to be set because then it'll fall into that other question that you said about what if we accidentally sleep together and start having friends with benefits. So if that boundary is not set from the beginning, hey baby, I know you have a lot of friends, but they need to know their place. Because if the man don't put them in their place, they're not gonna know their place. Same and vice versa. But yes,
Mm,
I believe you can. Not
okay.
best friend, but friend, because that best friend is only set for the spouse or the significant other.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I love the way Miss Redbone put this. She said most people say they married their best friend, and that's who's supposed to be your best friend. But
Mhm.
then
mm.
when you have your best friend, I guess you can have more than one best friend, right?
I guess.
But they're
Mm.
different levels, right?
Yes, right. Different levels.
Okay, let's go to Denise and see what she thinks.
Hmm.
Lord, this girl today. Lord, heal her.
Anywho, let me set myself up. No, 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 no.
Uh-huh.
I can be with someone who has a lot of friends of the opposite sex, but one thing I do agree with is there are boundary lines, and no, you don't. They're not your best friends anymore. I am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right.
I'm the person you go to talk to. And then I don't care if we don't agree on everything or we don't like what the other person said. I'm your best friend. And if you feel the need that you need to go ahead and talk to everybody else but me, we might as well not even be together because I'm not good enough to talk to even if you don't like what I'm gonna say.
Mm.
Mm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. Don't care.
And with that,
Woo!
we go to the co-host.
Lord.
Yo, I'm afraid for some of y'all. Goddamn it.
Listen here, high five, bro. Before you
Woo!
even say what you got to say, high five. Get this prayer going. Let's get it going.
Oh, uh, me personally, I don't have a problem if I'm with a woman. I don't have a problem with her having a friend, and it can be a friend that she grew up with. They can be best friends to a certain degree. They can be best friends because if me and her are in a relationship, well, one thing, the way I think, if you're married, that's a whole different subject. You know, when you and everything, this boyfriend girlfriend thing, because if you've been friends with a guy or girl for years and all of a sudden you're in a relationship, who just say that relationship gonna work and y'all break up? You know, but if you get married, then yeah, your wife or your husband is now your best friend. Besides Jesus your best friend, but they're your best friends here and everything. But I would not have a problem with a lady if I'm with a lady and she has some friends, as long as the male friends know their place. Because if they get out of the place, I'm gonna have
Sometimes,
to help them find their place. But other
sometimes
than
they,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
sometimes,
Other than that,
Yes.
I ain't got no problem. But if they step over,
We got problems.
You don't know, you gonna know today.
You gonna learn today.
Right.
You gonna learn today.
Now, Mr. Jones, give it to us.
Uh-oh.
Tell the truth, shame the devil, man.
He didn't meditate.
Again, like I
Come
said,
on.
I have a lot of female friends,
That's me too.
and so I feel like your best friend should be the clapper. If your best friend ain't the clapper, then why is that your best friend? I'm being honest. Me, either the clappy or the clapper. But that's the two reserved spots. Now we could be good friends, we could be great friends, we could be close friends, we could be whatever other kind of friend you want to be. But the best friend, the clapper.
Clap.
So if you don't have a clapper and you trying to reserve somebody in that best friend slot, then as soon as you get into a relationship, now here you go coming to your mate talking about this my best friend, and it's a dude or it's a female. They looking at you all upside your head because they like, yo, who?
Yeah.
How long y'all been clapping? That's the first question in everybody mind. If you say this my best friend and it ain't the same sex, you know, well, how long y'all been clapping?
Well,
That's my idea.
Now-
Before the marriage, divorce court. That's right.
Now, my thing is, like he said, you know, there should be levels to that, and the best friend should be the mate that you're with.
Yeah.
Now, give your opinion, your emotion on that you're with this person, you've been with this person for a while, but they kept the best friend as a secret.
Oh, you gotta go.
That ain't no friend. That's a lie.
You got to go.
That's
Matter of fact, no, you right. No, let me get this back. You ain't got to go nowhere. This your house. I'm gone. Because you might as well keep the bills if you kept everything else a secret. You might as well keep these bills a secret with you too. You might as well keep that with you. It's good. I don't got to pay nothing on nothing else no more. Let me take what's in my name out of my name. I pay the deficit off of it, and I got to get rid of you. I don't care how many years we've been together. You don't keep no secret like that. Talking about, by the way, I've been knowing this person since we was in high school. Well, I've been knowing you for the past 5 years. What's wrong?
Keisha?
Keisha. Yeah. Some ain't right. Because that means they probably friends with benefits.
That's the side clapper.
They gonna keep on being friends with benefits because I'm gonna have to exit stage left.
Heaven's the Murgatroyd.
Yep. Somebody said bye, Felicia.
Goodbye. That's no you. Bye, Felicia. Got to
I
go.
said bye, Felicia. You guys to go. Now let's go over to Tanise and see what she got to say.
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. I beat her to it.
I like that sound.
That's a side piece. I mean, come on now. If you gotta keep it a secret, if you gotta keep it a secret, it's definitely a side piece, and you're not worth my valuable time.
So
it's not worth it.
So you letting the whole thing go?
Absolutely.
Oh, we're gonna let it go. You're gonna let that person go.
Ain't no if. I think I better let it go. We got to get on up out of here, man.
I was thinking, let it go. Yeah,
Let it go.
because I can't do the one, not the two, not the three. I can't do it.
Listen here. The only thing I knew that was a number 2 was a pencil.
Yeah.
I can't be none of them because because if you're keeping a secret of a person that you said you done known for this amount of years, and I've been knowing you for at least 5, and you just now introducing me to this person,
What's been going
I got a
on?
question.
She says she got a problem with it.
And not only is you just now introducing them, not only is you just now introducing them, but now you're introducing this person as your best friend.
Yeah, my next thing is what you gonna do with her is she's gonna walk up out this door, or you can go with her, or whatever you want to do, because that's not gonna happen. She is not your best friend, and I don't want to see her again.
Wow.
That
She
part.
ain't your best friend. I'm your best.
That hurt.
That right?
Ooh, that hurt.
Woo, that got deep.
That hurt.
That got a little heated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now-
hey,
now-
when you're right, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. Now, my thing is that we're going to throw it to the left. Now, this is in a marriage now. We're talking about relationship, marriage. So, in the marriage, do you feel that it's okay for them to have this opposite sex best friend and to go out with, to talk on the phone? How do you feel about that?
Wow. You talking about marriage now. You talking about, and I'm gonna tell you something.
You
That
talking
ain't
about like
happening.
in a marriage?
That ain't happening. That ain't
No, it's
happening.
not
to me.
happening. No, that's not happening, and
That's
that would be a big problem.
yeah, that's not happening. I mean,
I
we're in a
couldn't do it.
marriage.
So, how would you, okay, Mr. D Hall, you said that's not happening. But what if it did happen? How would you handle that? And you're married. You've been married for 5 years. But all of a sudden she says, me and my friend been talking on the phone. We've been, taking lunches and stuff. So how would you handle that?
Well, I think you need to. I think that's who you need to be with. That's who you need to be with, because you don't need to be with me. I mean, if you've been doing this all the while, and you think that I'm gonna accept this, that ain't happening. You need to be with that person. That's who you need to be with, because it's quite obvious you ain't trying to communicate with me. You ain't trying to have no happiness with me. So there's the door. Wait a minute. Like my man said, I'll go.
That it is. That it is.
Okay, Mr. Jones.
This the first time that me and Mr. Hall is eye to eye on this one.
Oh yes, sir.
Let me go ahead and get you a pair of skis. I'm gonna drop you off on one of these Colorado mountains, and you could go downhill with no sticks fast as you can.
Man.
You got to go. You got to go.
Yeah.
That part.
Lord, hang on. Woo. Hold on.
He's sweating up in here. We got him hot.
These are pins and needles.
Hey, Mr. D in rare form tonight. He ain't playing no games.
These are pins and needles.
You know what? I'm with the men on this, because I was kind of play it off a little bit too. Cause I said, really? I said, well, dang girl, shoot, I want to meet him too. Bring your friend over. I want to meet him too. So when he gets there, before y'all go out and have this lovely lunch, then I can ask him some questions. Then I can say, well, since you've been keeping Mr. Best Friend here secret for 10 years, then, well, what you need to do is get your stuff and go with him. I ain't leaving. Go with your best friend. I'm staying at the house. You got me all messed up, tore up, messed up, and everything else up. So, I mean, y'all doing that R. Kelly, keep it in the closet for real. So, I ain't trying to. I ain't doing.
He kept it in the closet.
Kept it in the closet for real. That's 10.
Preach.
Now,
Ladies, y'all might not even have to say nothing. We might got y'all covered on this one, but go ahead.
Yeah. Before the next comic, Mr. King D, our other speaker. Hey, baby, we miss you. He says, I'm not insecure about a damn thing. If your spouse is able to be taken, they wasn't yours in the beginning. Wow.
Absolutely.
Big facts.
I agree. I
Big
agree with him on that. I
Big
agree with him
facts.
on that. If she's able to be taken, she wasn't mine in the first place.
Exactly.
But the old saying told me, the old saying say, trust in God,
Amen.
but secure your horse.
Yeah.
In other words, I believe in God. I believe that what he gives me is for me. But at the same token, I ain't just gonna leave the horse outside the stable just roaming free because he'll run off. So secure your horse.
Say it again.
Oh, meet
That's true.
Jamaica. We're gonna go over to Keisha.
You got to know.
Well, I don't even know. I don't even know because honestly, by this time, you the other woman. You just don't know it. You've been the other woman for the past however long they've been together. You the side chick. So
Peace. Peace.
you really are. You the side chick because he really been kicking it with her when he going out with his homeboy. That's who he hanging with his benefits. So yeah, I would say you got to go.
And y'all heard it right here from Keisha.
That's right.
She said you
Brand
gotta
new.
go. Now, Denise.
Yeah, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here.
Man.
Shoot, what is left to be said? You done said the most stuff that I want.
Say it again. We want to hear you say it. We want to hear you say it. Tell us you're gonna kick him out.
I'm kicking that to the curb. Because I'm like this. If you kept a secret like that, that's supposed to be your friend, what other secrets are you keeping? So no, you got to go. I can't do it.
Exactly.
I can't do it. You for the streets. You for the streets. You made for the streets.
That's right. That's not 100%. I believe.
She said he for everybody.
And he or she may be. He or she may be for everybody. That's why if it's a she
or she, you right.
Yeah, because it could be the husband, it could be the wife, it could be. It's not no bound sex on this. Anybody could do it.
Anybody.
So I just say if it's your wife, you just go ahead and let her go in the room and wrap up the musty ass bras and panties that she got. Go and get them kids and y'all go.
That's right. Get on.
Why they gotta be musty?
Oh, that's what they turn to, because if you got a secret like that, you dirty. You dirty for a secret like that. So go and get them musty bras and panties and go and get on up out of here.
Panties and bras, musty.
Like that. Get up out of here.
Yeah, now we're gonna take another break, but what I want y'all to think about this time, because what we finna see is gonna make you go, But what if the best friend is the ex?
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. We can go ahead.
So what to do when someone is friends with an ex? Well, I think first and foremost is determine what level is their friendship. Is it merely, do they send Christmas cards to one another or say hi for birthdays? Or are they talking on the phone incessantly every single day? I can say that when she and I ended our relationship the third and final time, we made an agreement to no longer discuss intimate matters with one another. And I no longer kind of was calling her all the time as my confidant. Now, I will say that we are in each other's lives. We treat each other like family, but we are no longer at that intimate, emotional sex kind of level that we once were. So what you want to kind of find out is, where is this person in this relationship with this other person? And if they practically have to draw the line in the sand and say, I won't give up this relationship for you. Well, first off, I want to say, if you're putting a line in the sand, you're going to be probably met with confrontation. But what you want to find out is, how deeply are they connected with one another? How often do they speak to each other? What do they speak to each other about? Is it more social and casual, or is it more intimate and personal? When it's deeply intimate and personal, they could possibly be having emotional sex, like what's talked about in the book. And what that means is, the emotional sex is they're emotionally connected to one another and not just in a friendly manner. which is the more healthier way. Because I do believe if we've ended a relationship with someone we love and we're in a space where we don't pine for them sexually or emotionally, I think it's possible to be friends with an ex. I think it's certainly possible. Rare, but possible. But if they're pining for the other person or the other person is pining for them, that's not a healthy place for you to enter into a relationship with someone who either has an ex that still wants them back or they want their ex back. And oftentimes, those are pretty obvious, the ones who want their ex back. I can certainly tell you when I was in a dating after our relationship, it was so obvious. I mean, it was so blatant that no woman should have dated me during that time. But I've certainly healed from that. And we've healed our relationship to the point where we have a healthy boundary with one another. And that's what's most important, because you can be friendly with an ex, provided, I believe, that there's some healthy boundary in place. And those healthy boundaries are not talking about intimate and personal things, especially about any new relationship you're in. That's an absolute boundary. You shouldn't be able to, I don't care how friendly you are, it can create some divide in relationship for all parties involved, especially if they're in a relationship with someone else. I think you get a gist of where I'm going. So what to do if someone's friends with X? Ask really good questions. That's what you do to make sure that they're not in a space where they're still emotionally attached to that person or that person's attached to them. Okay, hope you found some value in this video.
Man,
Cold blooded.
Now,
That's cold blooded.
we're gonna take it to Keisha first.
Uh-oh.
And
All right.
what is your thoughts on the friend being the ex?
Well, I'm gonna go with what the man said. You need to see how far they are into this thing. If they're friends because they have children, if they're friends because they just agreed to have a decent relationship, I'm okay with that. But if your ex is what you call your best friend, y'all just taking a break. Y'all not divorced. Y'all just taking a break and y'all gonna reset that. So I would say no, but then yes, if it's under good, it can be monitored and he know his limits because she gonna get dotted in her eye.
Damn. Girl, you high?
She can keep her she can keep both of her eyes without being dotted if she just play by the rules.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Your mic is off. Your mic.
she ain't with us, y'all. She ain't with us. She be
Come
all
on,
right.
Dwight. Come on.
I agree with Keisha on this. You can be friends with an ex, with no problem because some of that you might have kids, but when you getting remarried in a relationship with somebody, then that can't be your best friend no more. That person you involved with, that person you married to, especially married to, that's your new best friend, and that person would have to understand that and step to the side. And if there's nothing else getting around that, it sometimes can be a touchy subject with certain things like that, but it is what it is. And then if that's something that you and the ex, or y'all still tied up like that, then don't get yourself involved with nobody else until y'all hash out whatever's going on between y'all. That's what you need to do. So that's my thought about it back there.
My opinion on that is that you got kids involved with your ex. That's a different thing. But even with the kids involved, that should be set out in front of your new lady, your wife. That should be set out front. Some things we have to set up front so that everybody will know. And I'm talking about you and her.
Mhm.
That's the thing with that. You can't be friends. There should be no conversation, none whatsoever. No phone calls or none of that. You know, if they're little kids, that's a little different thing. They're grown
Mhm.
kids. There's no conversation. We don't have to talk at all. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
So that's how I feel about that. Furthermore, that will be established. Let that be known what it is. The little kids, we don't have to deal. I have to talk to the moms and all that kind of stuff. So that's how that goes. As far as I'm
Exactly.
concerned.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And Mr. Jones, is
Hallelujah.
he praying?
Hallelujah. I should have pulled up in a Honda. I swear I should have. Look here. Look here. First off, my ex is not my best friend or my friends.
That's right.
And before I start this conversation, where did you find this dude with the little body, with the long neck, with the big head and the V-neck sweater on? Where he come from with this idea that you could
No.
do that?
Mm.
The dude that was talking, you didn't pay attention to his
In the
head. His body
commercial.
was too small for his head. Y'all didn't pay nothing. They said no attention. He made me throw up in my mouth. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Listen, I am not going to put my new girl in the predicament of guessing if me and my ex-wife are friends or if we still doing something. Listen, we can be cordial. We cannot be friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know why we can't be friends? Because when I met you and hooked up with you, I didn't hook up with you to be your friend. I was the clapper. I wasn't there to be your homie. So we're not going to be homies when this is done. If it's done, it's done. Listen, we can be cordial as far as if we got kids. Hey, how you doing? Do such need anything? School supplies needed? This or that? Okay. Everything's okay. All right. You need me for any PTA meetings or anything like that? No? Okay. Goodbye. You and your new man do what y'all do. I'm not going to be your friend. That's just not what I'm going to do because I didn't get in the relationship to be a friend unless I was there to be your best friend. And so now that I'm not your best friend, AKA, if that's not me, then somebody else is. So what, I'm going to be a secondary friend now? No. No, I'm not going to be any of that. I'm going to be the guy that comes, takes care of his kids, and get out of your business.
That part. That part.
Yes, that part.
Okay, let's go over to Denise now. She gonna get a whooping.
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
I having a little lag over here. I'm sorry, you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so I gotta get a better computer. So I think that I don't think I can do it. I know I can't do it. I know I can't do it. No, I wouldn't be able to understand that's your best friend, your ex, the woman that had your children, because I was that woman of the best friend. It didn't work out too well, and
That never
I was
works out.
very spiteful.
It
I
never works
wouldn't
out.
do it.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
I couldn't. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, we can't
I
imagine
couldn't do it.
that, Denise. We can't imagine that.
Yeah.
Not your knees.
No, I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it.
High
I
five to
would
these.
be irritated. And it would bother me. I would be wondering if you are going over there and are y'all hooking back up because it ain't like you ain't done it before. You got many children, so I would say I would have a problem with it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
just flat out. I would have a problem with it. It wouldn't happen. It couldn't happen.
Now, my thing is, even though let's just say, even though you have this friend and your mate is just like, look, I do not feel comfortable with the fact that y'all used to sleep together. I know y'all probably not doing nothing now, or y'all just associates or friends, but I just don't like the idea of y'all speaking. Period. How would you handle
Period.
that?
No, you got to repeat that one.
Okay. I
Period.
personally,
I caught
He
it.
said the
So
period. But no, okay. Now, say for instance
If
that
they had
you
kids,
and your, if you and the ex or you and a friend or whatever, been friends so many years, and even though y'all not doing anything, there's nothing going on but friendship. You talk on the phone. You know, sometimes y'all might have lunch or whatever. But your the one you're in a relationship with states, okay, I respect and I believe that y'all not doing anything, but I just don't feel like it's respectable to me, and I don't feel comfortable. How would you handle that situation when it comes down to your present person and the ex person?
Well, first of all, that's never going to happen because I'm not going to let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you have to think before you do. You see, you can't. It's like you get ready to rob this bank, right?
Hmm.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what you're getting ready to do, right?
Hmm.
Same thing. That's never going to happen in a situation like that for me because I already know what it's going to cause. You have to think about what you do before you do it. You're robbing a bank here. You know you're going to get
Mm-hmm.
caught. Think before
Mm-hmm.
you do it.
That's
That's
right.
all. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Period. That's it.
Do
There's
it.
no. That's the simple answer.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it. Look, I got to get out of here. I got to go too, y'all. I hate to leave, but I gotta go. I love y'all. Hey, check me out. The Hall People Show. We live
Yeah,
Sundays.
let me go ahead and give him the opportunity. Could you tell everybody a little bit about yourself
Yeah, yeah.
before we go on with the show? Because we do respect you got your own going on, but tell everybody a little bit about what you got going on, what you do, and how they can follow you.
Okay, sure thing. I am D Hall, the host of the D Hall People Show. I do a lot of interviews with different people of all races. I mean, they could be working at Walmart, they could be working anywhere. I do top people, anybody that comes on my show. We bring them on. Me and J York Productions. We come on Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We bring we schedule you in, we bring you on, and we talk about what you do. The whole show is about you because I want to know for the people. They want to know who you are and what you do. Um, you can find me and you can check me out on Facebook. Donnie Hall, that's my name. DonnieHall on Facebook. Instagram be D Hall 252. That's D dot HALL. Also, I'm on TikTok, but I'm so busy I don't even be up there too much. It's Boss Hog 42. So hey, that's what I do. Me and J York Productions. We're pushing this thing out all over the platforms. Hope y'all come check us out. Be a part of our show. Thank you.
definitely will.
All right.
Good to meet
And
you.
it's been a pleasure. Thank you for coming on, and we truly enjoyed you, and hope you come
Thank
back
you.
again.
Sure will. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you have a good one.
All right.
All righty. So
And
let's
then there was four.
Oh, we're playing musical chairs now.
yeah. So now let's go
I
ahead
see.
and let's go over to Mr. Jones.
What's the
Okay, here we go. Here we go again. So collaboratively, we've already made it an agreement. This wouldn't be a me situation as far as me and my ex. So this would have to be her and her ex.
Yes.
And I ain't going. Just flat out. I ain't going. Like I'm just gonna tell you because, like I said, like if y'all talk about kids, fine. That's fine. But if y'all sitting on the phone talking about what happened on Bad Girls Club or Fight
mm,
Night or what are you doing? What are you doing?
Mm.
What are you really doing? And yeah, maybe I'm not interested in it. Maybe I'm not interested in what you guys are talking about. Well,
mm,
find a female that's interested in what you talk about. Talk with her.
mm-hmm,
You ain't got to talk with him.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
If
Yeah,
y'all ain't talking kids, y'all ain't talking business. So I
yeah,
ain't going.
yes. Oh, it's on me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
God, dog, I thought you was gonna scare me. But I
Tinkle,
agree
tinkle,
with
tink.
I agree with my boy Mr. Jones and D Hall. You know, this it's just it's basically common sense. You have to have common sense, and there's just certain things that there's certain lines you just don't cross, and you just got kind of put yourself in a different type of shoes and say, how would I feel, or how would they feel? So you just certain things you just don't do, and like I said, unless it has something to do with the kids, basically, I don't think there's much more to say. And on this, I have to put it like this: it is some people out there that are exes, they're all good friends
Hmm.
and everything, which I don't, in my opinion alone, it's just my opinion. If they can get along, I don't see the problem. But as long as they respect that man or that woman that's married, because you got to respect that.
Okay, let me interrupt for a minute. Okay, the question, because I think y'all missed it. Even though there's nothing going on, but
Mhm.
your mate is stating, I know there's nothing going on. I trust you. I believe you, but I don't feel comfortable. I don't like the idea that y'all friends.
Yeah, you got to respect that.
How would you handle that?
I would have to let that person understand where I don't want to mess up my relationship, so I'm gonna have to cut that person off. If it's bothering her, I have to say, hey, look, she's not comfortable with us being friends, and I mean, I'm always had love for you, but I got to do whatever make my baby happy.
Exactly.
So you know,
And before we go over to Denise, uh, King D, he says, I'm confused. So if a woman is in a relationship, she can't have male friends, vice versa for a man. So what we're saying practically is that there should be boundaries set, meaning respect the relationship. We're not saying
mhm,
either one can't have friends, but you got to know who comes first and who's prioritized above the friendship part.
yeah,
So
yeah.
let's go over to Denise.
Hmm. Um, I think that if that person came to me like that, I would have to let that person go or cut the relationship down. Not cut it off, but to kind of like cut back and have a discussion on it and talk to the person about it and just have a compromise. That is
Okay,
my
but
friend.
what if your mate don't want to compromise and just like flat out, I don't I don't feel comfortable with you having a relationship with this person.
But then there's a reason why this person probably having this feeling about it, but he probably sensing something. So I probably would have to just probably back off from the
Okay.
friendship.
Mm.
I would definitely have to back off from the
Uh
friendship.
oh.
What?
Waiting on you, Keisha.
Oh, oh, I'm sorry.
She had a
Tinkle,
Denise
tinkle, tinkle.
moment.
I'm
She had
like,
a
I'm gonna do it
Denise
again.
moment.
oh,
I was just
what is
looking
going
at the
on?
thing. I'm like,
Tinkle, tinkle,
what's
tinkle.
on the screen? Well, honestly, I like peace. I like peace. I like to live my life right now in peace.
I know that's
And
right.
anything that offsets my peace, I let it go. I don't want it. And if you can't
Mm.
get, we can't talk about it and get on the same page because you want to do X, Y, and Z. I know you about your peace, so I will let you, go so that you can have your peace, and then we can both be in
All
peace,
right.
and you can be in peace and have your end, and then I can
Mm-hmm.
be at peace, sleep at night. Because I don't. I just love my peace. I don't like it to be disrupted.
Whoa.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen. I agree.
And on that part, we'll be right back right after this.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Now, I say friendship in quotes because, again, some of these situations aren't really friends, okay? And when I say they're not really friends, I'm meaning that it's not truly platonic. That even though it may be operating on an emotional level, there is a sexual desire that exists there. But we'll get more into that later. So, regardless of whether you call them friend, acquaintance, whatever, the person keeps this individual that they're gaining this emotional fulfillment from separate from their relationship or secret. Now, I use both secret and separate because
In some scenarios, it is just a secret. It is that part, the other partner has no clue about this quote unquote friend. All right. And that's a red flag, because if this is a genuine platonic relationship, friendship, then why wouldn't your partner know about it? Why wouldn't the partner be involved? When I say involved, I don't mean we hang out with each other's friends, we talk all day with each other's friends, but we have a level of rapport with them when it's a genuine platonic friendship. But when there's something more going on there, there's a tendency to want to keep it separate from the actual relationship that the person is in. But again, sometimes it's separate in the sense that the other person is aware of this friend. They know this person exists. But again, the world is kept separate. So what you'll notice is, for example, let's just say a woman is having an emotional affair with a guy at work. All right. And the husband, let's say it's a husband in this scenario, knows about the guy at work. And to him, it's just some harmless guy at work. But what happens is the wife never tries to include the husband in anything that her and the friend do. Never tries to allow them, or never allows them to cross paths. Again, she may make the husband aware, but the key is keep them separate. Now listen, I'm using a woman as an example. Of course, this can be in reverse with a man. The point is, I'm speaking about people in general. This is what you're going to see happen. A level of secrecy or separation with this other quote unquote friend. And for the sake of this video, I'm just going to use the word friend throughout the video. All right. But we understand that it's not really always an actual friendship. All right.
Now, make sure y'all tune in next week, as we will be discussing what's going around in social media right now about a 14-year-old son that defended his mother when a man attacked her at a restaurant. Make sure you tune in, set your notification. It will be deep. Now, how do y'all feel about what he said? Because I know I've met some men to where they say, I can never be friends with a female. Either we together or either we not. Majority of my friends are male. Then you have those males and females that say, yeah, I got the opposite sex friends. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as they respect my relationship. So I'm going to go over to Denise, and you tell me, how did you feel about what he just delivered to us?
I'm kind of like in the mix with that one a little bit. That emotional part. That's it's just so sensitive with that. You have to be careful. Personally, I'm in the mix with that one. I am. I don't know much to say about that, but I'm in the mix with that one.
Okay.
I think to judge on the video, if you friends with somebody and you can't introduce that friend to your husband, boyfriend, or wife, whatever, then in my mind, y'all probably do have something going on. And that is a problem, because if I'm with you and you have a friend, if I have a problem having somebody opposite sex as a friend, but for some reason we can never connect, never hang out and do stuff, but you don't want us in the same room, hell yeah, I'm thinking y'all got something going on. I mean, that's what they all saying. I was born in not last night. So
that part
right there, you gotta be messed up.
I concur with Mr. Dwight. Absolutely. And like I said, he on his thing tonight. Cause ain't no way. Listen, and I'm a man. I'm not hiding nothing from nobody. I feel like I'm at the age right now, excuse me, I'm at the age right now where it is you know what you don't know. And if you don't know, you didn't know because I didn't tell you. So that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going for it. Bottom line, that's too much. You flirting at work. You won't include me with what you doing. Y'all have plans, but we don't have plans. That's a definite no. We're done. You got two choices. You can either stop the action, we can fix our stuff, or you can just and go over there because I can't
Mm-hmm.
accept it.
Right.
And I'm with you on that. If you can't involve me, I'm gonna feel obviously that there is definitely something going on, especially when
Mm-hmm.
you excluded me and we supposed to be in a relationship together. But every time I turn around, you always going off with that person and
Mm-hmm.
excluding me. And my thing is, if you spending more time with them than you are me, y'all really not friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just a feeling right here till you decide what y'all gonna do. And that's the way I feel about it.
You talking like a girlfriend boyfriend relationship at work?
Either way,
Either way.
if you got a friend at work, but you spending more time with them
Mhm.
than you are me, or you always making plans with them, but you excluding me, no.
Mm-mm.
That mean they're trying to have that
Ain't
cake.
no making no damn plans with nobody at work. What's wrong with you?
They're trying to have that
You
cake
finna come in the house. How could you? First of all, think about that. How can you come in the house and tell your husband or your wife, "Oh yeah, me and my coworker, he want to take me out to bowl."
Mm.
How am I gonna get that off? How do you get the courage to say that to your significant other without getting hit upside your head with something?
Okay, let's bring this for example. If y'all
true,
seen it, because
true.
I know all y'all seen Martin Lawrence show. There
Mm-hmm.
was a part to where they had where Gina and Pam went out with a male friend to go shoe shopping and go
Oh
to
yeah.
dinner and everything. Lee
I
Mark.
remember that.
So, what do y'all feel about being in that situation? How would you handle that?
Woo! Tell him, Mr. Jones.
Is he looking at me like that?
Yeah. How
And
yeah.
we really finna answer this. Look, where you think you going with dude? Where you think you going?
But remember, he was supposed to be gay at first, but he ended up liking Pam. But none of this was brought to fruition to Martin. So my thing is,
Listen, he could be gay, Dre, DeAndre, whoever you want to call him. That's not the question.
he's still a
Where do
man.
you think you're going with this dude?
Exactly.
Damn.
So Dwight, what do you feel about that scenario?
It's funny because I remember that episode. Martin was actually happy about it because Martin did not want to go shoe shopping. So that got him off to go play ball with his boys. Which means, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't. We go in and we get what we want. We know women, they take forever to shop. I gotta get this dress, this, then we don't want to be around that. So, but I don't know that right there is a hard question. Now, if she has just a male friend, they've been friends before we met, and he likes to go shopping and they do stuff. I don't think I would too much have a problem. They do it on a regular basis. Like y'all just went shopping last week and y'all try to go shopping again. I might have some red flags coming up because I'm the type of person that I don't mind going shopping with my woman, but if I know my woman take forever and it's a football game, Dallas Cowboys supposed to face the Giants, and we at the damn mall, you make me miss it.
We'll set up a time to go. Don't worry about it. He ain't got to
Okay.
take you no more.
You right, Mr. Jones. You absolutely right about that. So we would have to do something like that because, yeah, I agree with my boy on that. But I remember the
Cause look
episode.
here. First of all,
Mm.
you in here trying on dresses, trying on shoes. And I like my girl feet to look good. I like her legs to be shiny and real oiled up. I like her hands to look good. And
Get
you
the
coming
hair out
out
the
looking
legs,
good
yeah.
for this dude. And he talking about, oh yeah, you look good today. Wait. Flag on the 50-yard line, 50-yard penalty. Let's take this all the way back to ground zero.
Oh no!
Fourth down.
Oh no!
Right?
No, sir. You're not.
No.
I'm sorry. You call me jealous. You call me insecure. You call me a narcissist. You call me what you want to. But just don't call me talk about y'all finna go shopping. That's all I'm saying.
That part.
I ain't having it.
Now, Keisha,
Yeah. Well, I would say he didn't just get ungay. Because what happened? He ain't gay. I'm sorry, that man ain't gay. He ain't gay. He what they I don't know both ways. Because when he's seeing her trying on that dress, falling on her body, he ain't
Mm,
gay.
mm-mm.
Oh, help me zip it up. Oh, help me try.
Now,
Hmm.
spicy,
You're
spicy.
getting too close.
Now,
Hey,
now,
what my girl
I
Jill
said
Scott
y'all
said? You
being
getting in
better
the
go in. Y'all
goddamn way
being
of
better
what
go.
I'm feeling. You hear me? You're
now,
getting in the
Y'all
way of
being
what
better
I'm
get in that
feeling.
car and go
now,
with that
spicy.
woman
I'm
to
gonna
get
tell
them
you something.
shoes and that dress.
This is a true story about a female friend I had, and this is why I said they gotta be careful because we still men. You can't go around here wearing certain clothes and stuff. Now,
Mm,
this female
mm,
friend of mine, we was real close, even to the point we slept in the same bed together. Now, we didn't do nothing. We slept in the same bed together. Now, we went to go pick up her
mm,
boyfriend from the airport. Okay. So I'm in the front seat. We drive up to the airport, San Antonio Airport. So he gets out and I get out the car and he's looking like, oh, how are you doing? I shake his hand. And I said, oh, I'm a friend with Vicky. Now that he thinking that we are going, she picked me up or something like that. Now, this man, him and her going back and forth, he asked her why you was late. And he said, well, me and Dwight just got up. And he's like, what the hell you mean y'all just got up? Well, he spent the night, we got up. Then he sleep on the couch. And I'm sitting there like, I know she didn't just say that. I know she didn't say that. What the hell? So, how I was in the back seat like, oh, about to break loose. But they was arguing back and forth, and they ended up breaking up. Now, she was upset about it. I went to the man's house. And I sat there and talked to him man to man. And I said, look, we just strictly friends. Now, if I was into her like that, why would I be over here trying to get y'all back together? You see what I'm saying? Even though I didn't like the dude because he was a jerk. They end up getting back together, and then maybe 5 or 6 months they broke up, and everything. And that was a true story. I'm like, dang, you're trying to get both of us killed up in this place. You can't do that. What the hell?
I get you, but you got to understand. Listen, you way better than me.
Oh no,
I'm
I
gonna just tell
understand.
you right off the
I
bat.
understand.
You wait. No, listen to me. Because when you sleep, right,
Mm-hmm.
different activities go
Oh
on
yeah,
with your body.
you're right. You're right. I got slapped in the mouth with the woman's a couple of times, but
And if
like I
you
say,
fuck around and roll over on the log on accident, that's on you. I'm sorry. It's just
but it's a true
You
thing.
stupid.
I'm the fuck.
Oh my God.
I'm
It's
just
a true
telling you what
story.
God know. Listen, you can I'm not sleeping in the bed with you, baby. We could be listen, now, in the instance of there is nobody, we could be best goddamn friends. I'm not
Right.
sleeping in the bed with you, baby, because if you roll over on this
Well,
motherfucker, it goes
yeah,
on to active duty.
yeah. But see, that's how close we were. We was that close
Yeah,
to
we
where
gonna
we
be a
were
little
sleeping in the
bit
same
closer
bed
if you
together.
roll the wrong way. We gonna be
Now,
a lot closer.
hey, I'm not gonna lie. I sat there like,
Game
Lord,
on.
yeah, Lord, give me the strength, cause
Hmm.
give me the strength.
Lord, give me the couch. I'm not sleeping in here with you,
Well,
woman.
I couldn't get the couch. We
Mm-mm.
didn't have a couch just yet, so I was in that bed, man, and I was sweating that whole night. Oh, I was sweating.
Man, get me up out of here now.
I'm just saying.
I was sweating, oh, I was sweating. It's a true story. We still friends today. We and her are still tight today. We've been friends for over, I believe, about
but the thing
30
about it
years.
is they no longer together though.
No, they no longer
Hmm.
together. That happened. I was
Look.
25 at that time. I was 25 years old at that time. So
If
yeah,
she would have rolled over on the log, they wouldn't have been together no goddamn way,
yeah,
any damn way. That's all
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. I had a lot of female friends. I'll tell you that. A lot of them.
Clap on.
Yeah.
Clap off.
One too many.
Look at here.
Woo!
Denise.
Not titties. Come on now, let's get it now.
I can't
Hold
even get
on.
my tongue.
Tinkle, tinkle, tink.
And my tongue was getting tired for a minute. Like, oh my goodness.
Roll over on the log if you want to. Shit.
I already forgot the question.
At your own risk.
That's called willpower. I got willpower, boy. It was hard.
I got willpower too. I will do this with some power.
Yeah.
I will do it. I definitely got willpower.
Hey, it was hard for me, but I did. I know that.
I would have been in there that night. Tinkle, tinkle, tink.
You know, I had to respect her. I had to respect her.
I would have respected her. I would have disrespected me, though. I'm just trying to tell you how this would have went. I'm just letting you know how it would have went. I know. I ain't. Listen, I'm strong in a whole lot of areas, but that ain't one.
Yeah, but you know what?
I got 99 problems.
Definitely ain't one. Tinkle, tinkle, tink.
Yeah, that's that song. What about your friends? God dang it. What about your friend by TLC? Yeah.
What about your friends?
What do you guys say about that?
Huh?
What you guys say about that today?
Oh, anyway.
I'll be damned.
This girl is on fire.
We was talking about the situation that episode with Pam, Gina, and Martin on the Martin Lawrence show where they left with the guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so
You back?
with that being said, for the opposite, no, that could not work for me. That you are going out with your homegirl and y'all shopping every other day, that would be a problem. That would be a bigger problem for me because I'm the only one who should be shopping for my man's drawers.
Girl, help me find the right drawer.
But what see you got to think about it. What if she want to go to Victoria's Secrets and that's your man and she want to go to Victoria's Secrets and pick some panties out?
I did that before.
But she can pick out them Victoria panties by her damn self because I would not be the one.
I be goddamn.
We all going together. We going shopping together.
Well, let's go, y'all.
That part.
Let's go.
She said it the best.
Picking underwear out for my man, picking clothes out for my man, picking drawers out for my man every other day. I'm not doing that.
Pick my drawers.
What about some drawers?
Nope.
What about some drawers? What happened? I don't know what I just heard. Oh my God.
No.
This girl is on fire.
Lord have mercy. Now, Keisha, what is your feeling on that?
Oh, what we've been talking about.
Now Keisha don't know what we talking about. She said, "Well, what the hell? What is we doing?"
Picking out panties and laying on the wood. What are we talking
Yeah.
Well, we was talking about the situation when it came out to the episode with Martin Lawrence, where Pam and Gina went out with the guy, and it was going shoe shopping. They was going out to eat, and what is your thoughts on that part there?
Well, if she has come in first, and he wanted to go hang with his boys, and they were more important.
No, she actually told him what she was going to go do.
Right, he should have went. If you don't want somebody else doing your job, then do it yourself, because your boys can wait. Because somebody else will do it, and see, picking out panties.
I sure will.
I'm done with him. Lord have mercy. I can't.
But this should have went. Keep the man out your wife's shoes.
Now what if he tell you, look, well, can you schedule for another day because we going to a football game?
Yes, right.
Then what?
Well, it depends on what the event is. If it's something that I need the shoes for, then we can probably compromise. because I would love being with my man. So we could compromise, But if it's an all day thing, then I'm just gonna go. Because I would ask him, I wouldn't want another woman going with you to pick out no shoes or no suit or no tie or no shirt.
How about the
No,
drawers?
Sure wouldn't.
no, 'cause I don't need her all up. Oh, this one match real good. No,
Mm-hmm.
I got the
No.
top.
Because she gonna be trying to test out that Posturepedic. You better be careful.
No, I got the tie and the shirt. Move.
Right. Well,
So then, no.
Yeah, because this is my thing. If a guy goes somewhere with my woman and pick out the clothes and she buy them, right? Or not pick them out, but necessarily he gave her his opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Does that look good to me or does that look good to him?
Good question. That looked good to him, I believe.
That was pretty deep. That looked good to him.
That looked good to him.
Cause you dressing he's dressing her with his eyes.
Exactly.
You ain't
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So how you gonna suit my woman up for me?
Cause you should have been there.
No, I'm there. You believe I'm there. I just missed. Listen, we're TiVo this football game or whatever the hell happened. We got DVR recorders and everything. Listen, I just watched the highlights on YouTube. It's whatever. We on YouTube right now. What's the difference?
Right. Now, what we're gonna do now, this has been very enjoyable. I had a good time, especially with Mr. D Hall. We want to say thank you for coming on. Please do not forget next week, set your notifications, same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will be talking about the situation with the 14-year-old unaliving a man that attacked his mother. Get your thoughts together. The phone
I've been
lines will
following
be up.
that since it happened.
Yes. The phone lines will be up and open. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hand it over to our co-host and giving us the nutritional thought for tonight.
Oh, well. I just want to say this.
Don't let no other person dress your people.
That's right. You damn right. That's a good food of thought right there. Don't let nobody else dress your mate, panties, drawers, whatever. But I'm gonna say this: it's okay to have male friends and female friends from the opposite sex, but if it comes to the point where your relationship is on the line, then you just got to drop them. Don't let nobody come between you and who you have a relationship with, especially if it's a good relationship and it can lead to marriage or whatever. We all need friends, and there's nothing wrong with having friends, but just as long as you know your boundaries and stuff, then just keep it like that. And then we have people trying to go over the boundaries, cut them loose. But other than that, do not lose a good relationship over nobody ever. Just the friends stay in your place. That's all I'm saying. Stay in your place and everything. Don't be trying to mess nothing up.
And with that, y'all got y'all nutritional thought. We thank our co-host today. Thank y'all all for coming on. Look for you next week. Y'all have a blessed week. Be safe and know that you're loved.
Much love.